everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of Instant Replay, where we give you our take on the week's most controversial calls. I'm Simon Borg. We start in Columbus, 0-0 in the 28th minute, and Jairo Arrieta wants a penalty for a handball allegedly committed by Montreal's Nelson Rivas. But folks, this is clearly ball to hand. Rivas' arm is not in line with his body, but it's part of his natural motion as he makes a challenge for the ball. Good no call by referee Chris Penso. Another ball-to-hand situation takes place in LA, where Vancouver's Martin Bonjour was lunging for a challenge and wasn't even looking when Robbie Keane attempts the cross. Another good call here by referee Baldomero Toledo. But Keane may have had reason to protest this offside whistle when the game was still scoreless. The replay seems to indicate that Keane was at least level with left back Jordan Harvey, but assistant referee Fabio Tovar chose to raise his flag. Real Salt Lake also scored a goal that didn't count against DC United. Many think that referee Silvio Petrescu was calling a handball on Kwame Watson-Suribo, but the infraction was actually the pick set by Alvaro Saborio on DC defender Emiliano Dudar. The Argentine center back could have probably gotten to this ball if he wasn't fouled by the Costa Rican. Good job by the officials here. But moments later, DC should have had a PK. Nick Raimondo whiffs on the ball as Dwayne De Rosario is coming through the box, and Raimondo takes down the reigning MVP. D-Ro doesn't protest the call, but if you don't get the ball, that's a PK, and arguably a red card on Raimondo. It is worth noting that the play starts with De Rosario in an offside position, but it's not flagged. Another goalkeeper escaped red in San Jose. It's the 14th minute, and it's clear that San Jose's John Bush is outside his box and touches the ball with his arm. Bush is not making any attempt to get his arms out of the way. It's a tough call to make for referee Mark Geiger, but based on replays, we can say it should have been a red card and free kick at the edge of the area. Jumping to the 69th minute, and the goal is taken off the board for San Jose. The infraction here, San Jose's Aiko Para pushing Danny Califf and preventing him from jumping for the ball. On one replay, you see Opara raise his arms in incriminating fashion as if to say, I didn't do anything. Yeah, right. Good call by Mark Geiger. Last one from Buckshaw. 81st minute, and Osvaldo Minda should have seen his second yellow after this foul on Chris Wondolowski. But that discussion seems to distract everyone from the task at hand. Not Ramiro Corrales, who takes advantage and surprises everyone with this free kick goal. Chivas keeper Dan Kennedy seems to indicate he was expecting the 10 yards, but look at the referee here. He's walking away from the ball and the wall. He wasn't marking the distance. 10 yards were clearly not requested. Good goal. It should have been a good goal for Houston Dynamo forward Matt Kanji in the 13th minute in Chicago. Based on the angle of the referee and his assistant, they judged the ball to have made contact with Kanji's bicep. But with the benefit of replay, we can say that the ball appears to have struck Kanji in the shoulder. This would have been an early equalizer at Toyota Park. Kanji was in the middle of things again in the 68th minute. The Fire are up 2-0, and you see Jalil Anibaba making a run into the box. Kanji uses his right arm to pull him back and lean on him. That's not a fair challenge, and it should have been a PK. Another questionable call in the 19th minute in Dallas. Mauro Rosales shoots from the top of the box, and Dallas defender Matt Hedges appears to alter the natural motion of his arm to reach back and get a touch on the ball. Rosales' teammate Freddy Montero wants the handball call, but the Sounders get a corner kick instead. The Sounders also had a gripe in the 32nd minute. Dallas midfielder Julian de Guzman appears to take down Steve Zakuani in the Seattle half, but there's no call. 2 passes later, and Dallas scores. From what we can tell, sure, de Guzman gets the ball, but he also cuts down Zakuani. Lastly, in Dallas, some controversy surrounding the slide tackle by Christian Tifford on Dallas playmaker David Ferreira. No foul was whistled. While it may have looked bad in real time, the refs got it right. Neither player has possession of the ball, and they're chasing it down. Both of them try to get possession, but Tifford's there first, and Ferreira is late on arrival. A hard call, but an excellent one by Sorin Stoica. That's all we have for this week. See you next time.